Why are more people over 50 suddenly having peanut butter before going to bed? And is it actually something you should try too? That's the idea we're exploring here, and when I first came across it, I'll be honest, it sounded a bit unusual. Peanut butter at night doesn't exactly sound like a health strategy, but once I started looking into the research behind it, the explanation became a lot more interesting than I expected. I'm Dr. Michael Reed. For more than 25 years, I've worked with adults who want to stay strong, mentally sharp, and independent well into later life. And one thing I've learned over the years is that some of the most effective health habits are not complicated at all. In fact, many of them are sitting right in your kitchen without you even realizing their potential. Here's something most people over 50 don't really think about. When you go to sleep, your body doesn't just switch off. In fact, some of its most important work happens during the night. Your body is repairing tissues, stabilizing hormones, balancing blood sugar, and even preparing your brain for the next day. What you eat before bed can either support these processes or interfere with them in ways you might not notice immediately. Research, including findings discussed in academic reviews associated with Harvard Medical School, suggests that unstable blood sugar during the night is one of the hidden reasons many adults experience poor sleep quality as they get older. Most people wake up feeling tired, stiff, or groggy and assume it's just part of aging, but often there's a much simpler explanation behind it. Over the next few minutes, I want to break down what actually happens in your body overnight, how peanut butter interacts with those processes, who might benefit from it, who should be cautious, and also the best way to use it if you decide to try it. First, it's important to understand something most people underestimate. Sleep is not inactivity. It is a highly active biological state. And after 50, this becomes even more important because the body doesn't recover as efficiently as it once did. While you are asleep, your muscles are undergoing constant microscopic repair. Small amounts of wear and tear from the day are being rebuilt at a cellular level. At the same time, your brain is clearing out waste products, almost like a nightly cleaning process. Your heart rate naturally slows down, blood pressure drops, and your hormones begin resetting to prepare you for the next day. This happens every single night, whether you do anything to support it or not. But here's the key issue. After the age of 50, these processes naturally become less efficient. Growth hormone levels during sleep tend to decline. Muscle recovery slows down. And one of the biggest changes happens in blood sugar regulation, which becomes much less stable overnight than it was in earlier decades. In real life, that can show up in different ways. You might wake up in the middle of the night without any clear reason. You might feel stiff or heavy in the morning even after a full night in bed. Or you might notice that your energy feels low and unsteady before you've even had your first cup of coffee. These experiences are extremely common, and large studies published in journals like Sleep Medicine Reviews have shown that older adults tend to experience more fluctuations in overnight blood sugar levels. Those fluctuations can directly interrupt deep sleep stages, even if you don't fully wake up. Most people never connect these symptoms to blood sugar stability. They assume it's simply aging, but that's not always the case. The important point is this: what you eat in the short window before sleep, usually about 30 to 60 minutes before lying down, can influence how smoothly all of these overnight processes run. Food can either provide steady support for your body's repair systems, or it can leave your system slightly unstable, forcing it to correct imbalances during the night, and that's often where sleep quality starts to break down. So the real question becomes not just whether peanut butter is okay before bed, but what your body actually needs during the night to function at its best. Once you understand that, peanut butter starts to make a lot more sense. Now let's focus specifically on blood sugar, because this is really the foundation of the entire discussion. Many people think blood sugar is only relevant if someone has diabetes or is taking medication. But in reality, blood sugar stability is something that affects almost every adult over 50 in some way, even without a diagnosis. Here's what typically happens on a normal evening. You eat dinner around 6 or 7 p.m., then several hours pass before you go to bed. By that point, your body has already used most of the energy from that meal. As you sleep, your blood sugar gradually continues to drop. If it falls too low during the night, your body responds automatically by releasing stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline to bring it back up. The problem is that those hormones don't just raise blood sugar, they also stimulate alertness. So instead of staying in deep, restful sleep, your body gets mildly activated. You might not fully wake up, but your sleep becomes lighter, more fragmented, and less restorative. That's why some people wake up feeling like they barely slept at all, even when they spent 8 hours in bed. This is where peanut butter becomes interesting from a nutritional standpoint. Peanut butter has a low glycemic impact, which means it does not cause rapid spikes or crashes in blood sugar. Instead, it releases energy slowly over time. It contains a combination of healthy fats, protein, and a small amount of carbohydrates, which together help provide a steady energy supply. Research discussed by organizations such as the American Diabetes Association has shown that low glycemic foods consumed before bedtime can help reduce fluctuations in overnight blood sugar, particularly in older adults. You can think of it like this. Instead of your body running out of fuel during the night and sending out stress signals, peanut butter acts like a slow-burning energy source that keeps things stable in the background. When blood sugar stays steady, stress hormone activity is reduced. When stress hormones are lower, the body can remain in deeper stages of recovery for longer periods of time. Now let's move into another important piece of the puzzle: sleep quality itself, not just how long you sleep. Because many people assume that sleeping for 7 or 8 hours automatically means good rest, but that's not always true. One of the key drivers of sleep quality is melatonin, the hormone that signals your brain that it's time to sleep. Your body produces melatonin using a chain of biochemical steps that starts with an amino acid called tryptophan. Tryptophan is first converted into serotonin, which supports relaxation and mood balance. Then serotonin is converted into melatonin, which helps regulate sleep cycles. If any part of that process is disrupted, sleep quality can suffer. Peanuts naturally contain tryptophan, which means they provide one of the raw building blocks your body uses in this process. While they are not the richest source of tryptophan compared to some other foods, they still contribute meaningfully. What makes peanut butter especially interesting is the way its healthy fats may help improve how efficiently tryptophan is utilized in the body. This can support a smoother transition into the biochemical processes that prepare the brain for sleep. And when combined with its blood sugar stabilizing effects, it creates a more supportive environment for overnight recovery overall. So, when you put all of this together, the idea behind eating peanut butter before bed isn't random at all. It connects to blood sugar stability, hormonal balance, and the biochemical pathways involved in sleep regulation. Of course, this doesn't mean it's necessary for everyone, and it's not a miracle solution, but for some people, especially those over 50 dealing with restless nights or early morning wake-ups, it may be one small, simple adjustment that supports better overnight balance. As always, how your body responds is what matters most. Let me put this in simple terms. The fat in peanut butter helps shuttle sleep-related compounds into the brain more efficiently, making it easier for your body to use them when producing melatonin. In other words, it supports the actual process your brain uses to regulate sleep. Research published in the Journal of Psychiatric Research has suggested that dietary fat intake in the evening can be linked with improved tryptophan availability in the brain, which then supports melatonin production, especially in older adults. So you're not just eating something random before bed, you're actually giving your brain the raw materials it relies on to produce its own natural sleep hormone, and that matters more than most people realize. It raises a simple but important question. How many nights have you lain awake, staring at the ceiling, wondering why sleep feels harder now than it used to? And what if part of that answer was something as ordinary as what's already sitting in your kitchen? Now, let's move into something many people over 50 experience but rarely talk about: waking up in the middle of the night feeling hungry, or lying in bed unable to fall asleep because of a subtle hunger sensation in the background. Not intense hunger, just enough to keep the mind alert. This isn't a lack of discipline, it's biology. As we get older, hunger hormones begin to shift. Ghrelin, the hormone that signals hunger, can become more active, while leptin, the hormone responsible for signaling fullness, becomes less effective. This change is well documented in aging physiology. When these signals become unbalanced at night, sleep becomes more fragile. You may wake up more easily, struggle to settle back down, and often feel more tired and hungrier than expected in the morning. This is where peanut butter starts to play a very practical role. First, its protein content helps reduce ghrelin activity. Studies in journals such as the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition have shown that even a small amount of protein before bed can help suppress overnight hunger signals, reducing those feed me spikes that disrupt sleep. Second, its fat content slows digestion. This means food leaves your stomach more gradually, helping you stay comfortably full for longer without feeling heavy or uncomfortable. Just steady, calm satiety that supports sleep instead of interrupting it. And it's important to be clear here. We're not talking about large portions. This is a small, intentional amount, not a full snack meal. The exact serving size matters, and we'll come back to that later. This becomes even more relevant if you stay physically active, even in simple ways like walking or light daily movement, because muscle repair doesn't happen during activity, it happens during sleep. Every movement you make during the day creates tiny micro stresses in your muscles. That's normal and healthy, but the actual repair process only kicks in at night, during deep sleep, when growth hormone and other recovery systems become active. After 50, this process becomes less efficient. Scientists refer to this as anabolic resistance, meaning the body doesn't respond to protein as strongly as it once did. As a result, muscle recovery requires more intentional nutritional support. A study published in Medicine and Science in Sports and Exercise found that consuming protein before sleep significantly improved overnight muscle protein synthesis in older adults, meaning the body rebuilt muscle more effectively during the night. Peanut butter provides roughly 7 to 8 grams of protein per 2 tablespoons. It's not a large dose, but at night, when the body is in repair mode and working with what it has, even that modest amount can make a meaningful difference. Think of it like leaving the right tools out before the night shift begins. The repair work still happens, but now it has what it needs to work more efficiently. If you often wake up feeling stiff, slow, or aged in your joints and muscles, this becomes especially relevant. Now let's connect this to how you feel in the morning. That heavy, foggy, slow start feeling many adults over 50 experience is often blamed entirely on age, but in many cases it has a very different explanation. When blood sugar drops too low overnight, your body compensates by releasing stress hormones like cortisol. These hormones keep you functioning, but they also leave you slightly switched on even while you sleep. So instead of waking up refreshed, you wake up already carrying low-level stress physiology. That's what creates brain fog, low motivation, and that dragging sensation that takes hours to shake off. Now imagine the opposite scenario. If your blood sugar stays stable through the night, supported by a slow-releasing mix of protein and fat like peanut butter, those stress hormone spikes are reduced. Your body stays in deeper recovery for longer, and your brain wakes up in a more balanced state. Research in nutritional neuroscience has shown that stable overnight blood glucose is strongly associated with better morning cognitive clarity in older adults, sometimes even more than total sleep duration itself. So it's not just about how long you sleep, it's about what your body is doing during that sleep. And something as simple as a small spoonful of peanut butter before bed can quietly influence that entire process. There's also another important piece that often gets overlooked: magnesium. Peanut butter contains roughly 49 milligrams of magnesium per 2 tablespoons. That may not sound like much, but magnesium plays a major role in sleep, muscle relaxation, and stress regulation. It helps activate the parasympathetic nervous system, the system responsible for calming the body down. It also supports GABA activity, a neurotransmitter that helps quiet mental activity and makes it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. Research on magnesium status has consistently linked low levels with poor sleep quality, nighttime cramps, and increased sleep disturbances, particularly in older adults. At the same time, peanut butter contains healthy monounsaturated fats, the same type found in foods like olive oil and avocados. These fats are associated with reduced inflammation, which is one of the hidden contributors to morning stiffness, soreness, and mental fatigue. So now you're looking at a combination effect: magnesium for nervous system relaxation, healthy fats for inflammation balance, and protein for overnight repair, all working together while you sleep. That's a lot of function packed into something as simple as 2 tablespoons. Now, some people immediately worry about eating before bed and weight gain. This concern is common, but the science is more nuanced than that. Weight gain is not determined simply by the timing of eating, but by overall calorie balance and food quality. High sugar snacks before bed can disrupt insulin and encourage fat storage, but protein and fat-based snacks tell a different story. A study from Florida State University found that a small protein-rich snack before sleep, around 150 calories, did not contribute to fat gain in healthy adults, and in some cases even supported a slightly higher resting metabolic rate by morning. The reason comes down to how your body interprets energy availability. When you go to bed in a low energy state, Your body may shift into conservation mode, slowing metabolism slightly, but when it receives a small, steady energy source, it can stay in repair mode instead of conservation mode. So, for adults over 50, a small portion of peanut butter at night is not inherently harmful. In the right amount, it may even be supportive of metabolic balance. And that brings us to something important. Portion size matters more than anything else here. Finally, let's touch on your heart health. It's personal for a lot of people. Maybe you've had a health scare yourself. Maybe someone close to you has. Or maybe you've had a doctor mention cholesterol or blood pressure, and even if nothing feels urgent right now, it still sits quietly in the back of your mind. If that sounds familiar, then this part really matters. Peanut butter contains both monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, the same types of fats that have been studied for decades for their heart-supporting effects. These fats are associated with healthier cholesterol patterns, helping support higher HDL, the good cholesterol, and lower LDL, the type that can contribute to plaque buildup in arteries. Long-term research published in journals such as the New England Journal of Medicine has linked regular nut and nut butter consumption with a lower risk of cardiovascular events, including heart attack and stroke, particularly in older adults.